I have never spoken to her. Not once in all this time. Every day she comes to the station, sits on the same seat, but never gets on the tube. I've always wondered what was going on, but I have just left her alone, because she has never said a word to me up till now.
Sir. Mind the gap.
May I help you?
Those were the first words my husband ever spoke to me.
Would you like to sit down? Over here.
Thank you. Yes, I'm sorry. You see, 40 years ago, my husband and I met in this station. We fell in love, we dated, we had a child. He was a wonderful father. He had a beautiful voice. Now, fortunately, the talent scouts did not discover that I had his voice to myself. I share his voice with the city now, even though he's been gone for 3 years.
Mind the gap.
Listen.
Mind the gap. Mind the gap.
It was your husband's voice that was on that recording before.
That's right. And they've replaced him. I have no right to ask, but please, is it possible that I could get the tapes?
You know, for decades I have been listening to your husband's voice. But actually, there's nothing I can do about it, because today they just changed over the system.
It's okay. I understand.
I'm so sorry. Since we spoke that day, I haven't seen her again at the station. Of course, she didn't have a reason to come back. Time always has a way of making memories slip away till there's nothing left.
It was a Tuesday morning in May, and as I awoke, I saw the sun against your fair face.
Mind the gap.
It was the year's lovely smile. The breeze was fresh, and throughout the garden lingered the scent of roses. It was May, and I cannot forget that we sang together. The more time passes, the more I remember. The air was fresh, and the song so sweet. Oh, it was May, it was May. You sang, love of my heart, love of my heart. You're going far away, you're leaving me. And I will count the hours, when will you return? With naught I said, I will return when the roses bloom again. And I sang, love of my heart, love of my heart. You're going far away, you're leaving me. And I will count the hours, when will you return? And you said, I will return when I hear your voice again. I will return as promised when the roses bloom.
Thank you.
again.
Thank you very much. We will call you. By the way, I was wondering if you could do me a favor. Yeah, just record a line for me. Just say mind the gap.
Mind the gap.
Can you just say it 2 more times?
Mind the gap. Mind the gap. Mind the gap.
Madam, we were able to get your husband's recording reinstalled. Not in all the city, but at least at this station. Here, his voice is our mutual memory.
Thank you.
Are you going somewhere?
Well, yes. I can go on from here now. I have my memories.
Wonderful. May I give you a hand?
Oh, thank you.
Mind the gap. It was me and I cannot forget that we sang together. The more time passes, the more I remember. The air was fresh and the song so sweet. Oh, it was me, it was me.